The Cardinals start off the CCIW schedule with the win as they took down the Elmhurst College Blue Jays 44-10 at Benedetti Worley Stadium on Saturday. We take a look at the victory and the three-game road trip on the horizon right now on the Red Zone. Welcome to the Red Zone. I'm Mark Dahlquist. With me to start things off is head coach for the Cardinals, John Thorne. Coach, the Cardinals start things off the right way with a big win against Elmhurst.
You know, that was a nice win. We were really happy with the way the guys played, and Elmhurst has so many four-year starters. You just weren't quite sure, you know, until you actually got there and started playing.
Right.
So things worked out very well.
You know, and it's not just the experience Elmhurst has. They also have some speed, both on offense and defense, that can really match up well with you guys.
They are fast, and then this week we're playing Milliken, who's also very fast. So hopefully what we went through last Saturday is going to be really great practice to get ready for this Milliken game, because it's never easy to go all the way down to Milliken and play.
No, it's a long trip ahead of you guys. Well, the Cardinals were able to match the speed of the Blue Jays en route to victory. Let's go to the highlight. North Central College Cardinals come in ranked 11th in the nation as they get set to start CCIW play against Scotty Williams and the Elmhurst Blue Jays. Spencer Stanek looks to get the Cardinal offense going early. All tied up at 3, Stanek finding a groove as he hits Peter Sorensen down the middle. He bulldozes his way to the Elmhurst 38 for a 32-yard gain. Nick Kukoc would cap off the drive 2 plays later from 18 yards out and diving for the pylon to give the Cardinals a lead 10-3. Same score in the second quarter as the Cardinals sticking with the ground game. Jordan Tassio hurdles one of his offensive linemen, then races 50 yards down the sideline. He gives the Cardinals a 17-3 advantage. Defense getting it done too on 3rd and inches as Alex Perella stuffs Scotty Williams. Last year's CCIW rushing leader goes nowhere and the Cardinals take over. Stanek then goes back to the air as he finds Sorensen again for a Cardinal first down and a 21-yard gain. Then on 3rd and long, Stanek again going to the middle, and it's Sorensen again making the grab for a Cardinal first down. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sorensen caps off the drive with the touchdown. Cardinals lead 24-3 heading into halftime. In the third, the Blue Jays try to take a page out of the Cardinals playbook, but Josh Beveridge right there to intercept the pitch. Peter Mann would end up with it, but the Cardinals get called for an illegal forward pass. However, they still take over. And Spencer Stanek would put this one out of reach for the Blue Jays as he fires a 47-yard strike to Patrick Mitchell, and the Cardinals roll in this one with a 44-10 win. So, Coach, coming into the game, Scotty Williams was one of the top rushers in the nation, not just in the CCIW, but you guys were really able to contain him, it seemed like, on Saturday.
You know, our defensive guys do a 2-gap system with our defensive linemen, and then it's up to our linebackers to make their decision correct and get into that other gap. And all 4 years we've played against Scotty, we've been lucky enough to make most of those tackles close to the line of scrimmage, because if you let him get in the secondary 3, 4, 5 times in a game, pretty soon he's going to pop one and take it all the way, because he's very elusive, very hard to tackle. He is a great running back, and so we're really proud of how our defense adjusted. They got a couple good carries early, and then they got a couple more good carries in the third quarter, and both times the team we adjusted and really shut him down pretty much.
Well, it seems like Elmhurst's really only effective drives were the drive to start the first half and the drive to start the second half. So it seems like when they were scripted, they were very effective. But your defense seemed to be very hard to adjust to in-game.
Yeah, I think our defensive coaches, the guys up top and Coach Ponks down on the field and so forth, they really communicate well together. They see what's really happening.
Right.
And don't wait. They make the adjustments in a hurry, especially against running teams. We've been very fortunate to make some really good adjustments, you know.
Right.
Of course, last year we struggled a little bit in 2 games trying to stop the pass in the second half. That was our entire focus for Elmhurst, was really to stop the pass, because we felt like we could adjust to the run. And now they're going to come out, and they did. They were in 5 wide, and they were trying to throw the ball all over the place, but the guys really did a great job of staying in the correct zones and making it tough for them.
You know, and you guys knew you were going to have trouble coming in against the pass because Furco hadn't thrown any interceptions this year. But the Cardinals changed that with 2 picks in this game.
They did. Shane had an extremely athletic move to get to the one he got, and then Trey Hardiman had no clue the ball was even there. It bounced him, I think it bounced on him 4 or 5 times before he realized, oh, that's the football. Maybe I should catch it, you know. So it was kind of fun to watch those. And then I think we picked up a nice fumble too, so it was a good night for turnovers. Yeah,
you guys recovered 1 fumble, but you also forced 2 others. So it shows that the Cardinals are really, you know, trying to win that turnover battle.
Yeah, we've got a lot of making up to do after that very first game, you know, to have 6 of them in 1 game. It's going to take us a while to get up to a big positive number, which we ended up with last year. But we're determined to get there. So we got to just do it 1 game at a time. This is a week where turnovers could make a big difference in the game, you know, on either side of the ball. Last year we gave up a fumble to Milliken. They ran it all the way back for a touchdown. We can't be doing that very often.
Don't go anywhere, because we'll continue to break down the Cardinals with Coach Thorne right after this.
Hunger is a problem in our community.
I've got an idea.
But we can help by raising awareness and working together with friends and neighbors. We can make a difference. Your donations of food, money, or time will help end hunger in our community.
Be a part of it.
We're a part of it! I'm a part of it.
To be a part of it, contact Loaves and Fishes Community Food Pantry.
Welcome back to the Red Zone. With us still is Coach John Thorne. So, Coach, the Cardinals also showed on offense that they had some big play capabilities, but you guys were able to chip away as well, winning the time of possession.
Yeah, the offensive line, I thought, had a very nice football game. We rushed for 300 yards. Nick Kukok had another really great day, but so did Jordan Tassio, so did Ryan Kent, and so on. But the big plays are always fun, you know. It helps to entertain the crowd, and we were happy to see some of those happen, you know. The big catch by Patrick Mitchell early in the 3rd quarter was really kind of fun to watch, and he's got great speed. We're hoping to find more places where we can use him. But the opening flea flicker was kind of a fun play too, and Jeff Stolzenberg did a great job making a nice catch on it, and Spencer put it on the back shoulder, and so it was a very well executed play, and so we're happy. We've got to keep making progress. You know, we still need more consistency. We need to keep our pads lower and get on blocks a little bit longer. But we're making progress, and no quarterback sacks again. So that's a really great thing.
Yeah, it seemed Elmhurst wanted to take a page from your playbook in the second half. They tried to do the flea flicker, but the Cardinals were right there to intercept the pitch.
That's right. Josh Beveridge, one of our freshmen, picked it up and then couldn't wait to give it to somebody else.
Yeah, Peter Mann like wrestled it from him.
Yeah, he says, I don't want to get tackled. Let me give it to somebody else. Let them get tackled.
He's used to doing the tackling.
Yeah, it was kind of fun. Unfortunately, the officials thought he handed it off forward. It's a little hard to tell on the tape, you know.
But you'll take the turnover, I'm sure.
That's right. We were happy just to get it.
And one of the most impressive plays on the day, we had talked about it at practice, Nick Kukok stretching for that touchdown. He really showed poise and body control, diving for that pylon and knowing where he is on the field.
Yeah, we went back and looked at it. He actually left the ground from the 4.5-yard line and still had enough body control to maintain his vision and know exactly where the pylon was and stick the ball just barely inside the pylon. And it was it's the kind of plays you see, you know, on the NFL and maybe major college. Right. I mean, it's very, very difficult to make that play, and he's done it 2 years in a row now, and this one was probably even a little bit better than last year's.
Yeah. And normally the Cardinals' red and white was out in full force at the game, but we saw a couple other colors there as the team was supporting breast cancer and other cancer awareness, rocking the pink and burgundy on Saturday.
There was a lot of pink and a little bit of burgundy, that's for sure.
Well, the Cardinal fans were out in full force on Saturday, not only to cheer their team to victory, but to support a cause that hits close to home. We took a look at how the Cardinal Nation raised funds for cancer research in this week's Cardinal Corner. Before the Cardinals and Blue Jays battled it out on the field at Benedetti Worley Stadium, the campus and community helped battle cancer by raising funds for North Central College's Relay for Life.
There's definitely a lot of students, a lot of athletes that we have here at North Central that have been affected by whether it's breast cancer, whether it's multiple myeloma, or any other kind of cancer. We have a lot of students that have been affected, so we really like to reach out to the community and to North Central students and have them come in and show that just how important this cause is to the school and the people involved with the school.
Football fans helped the cause by purchasing items colored in pink to support breast cancer, and others colored burgundy to support multiple myeloma.
Obviously shirts and wristbands and stuff for adults, and then we try to incorporate kids as well. We have face painting as well as some pink hairspray that kids really like. Their parents may not, but the kids really love the hairspray and that.
The players showed their support by donning pink wristbands, tape, and other accessories throughout the game to bring even more attention to the cause.
People on our team, mothers, grandmothers who have that same condition. So just to raise the awareness, raise money, and try to find a cure, it means a lot. And just using football as a mouthpiece to get the word out, I think it's one of the best things we can do.
It didn't matter if you were rooting on the Cardinals or Blue Jays to victory, because all fans joined together this night to team up against cancer.
I really enjoy it when any teams support breast cancer awareness because I've had so many family members affected by it. So it's great when any sport event, no matter what team it is, when they have a breast cancer awareness game.
I'm a very big supporter of breast cancer research and awareness, and actually taking part in a walk in Rockford in a couple of weeks, so I might just wear this shirt.
You don't really realize it until you're going through it, you know, that family and friends is a big support of everything.
And the Cardinal family will continue to support its members affected by the diseases to give everyone a fighting chance. So, Coach, it had to be nice seeing all the players out there getting behind cancer research, wearing the pink, and people in the stands not only wearing pink but cheering on the Cardinals as well.
Yeah, it was. I always enjoy that game, you know, that weekend, and many of them. It was breast cancer, but there's a lot of other cancers too that have been a part of our football history right now, and so there's always people praying for their teammates, praying for their families, praying for coaches' families, and so forth. And so cancer is it's a pretty mean, nasty opponent, and we have to learn to fight hard against it. And hopefully, they're all seeing that as we go through these situations together as a team. And so when it hits them and hits their family, they know they can still win, and they're not going to lose to cancer.
And it was nice to see everybody get behind each other. And the Cardinals will have to get behind each other this weekend as you guys head to Decatur to take on the Big Blue at Milliken. And they've got quite the potent offense. They've got 4 guys on their team that are averaging over 6 yards a carry. So you guys had to deal with Scotty Williams this week. You got a couple of guys to deal with next week.
You know, that's a good point, Mark, because it's not a one feature back. The quarterback is very elusive. He's probably as good, if not better, than any of their running backs, you know. But Sean Dunning is also having a very good year for him. He's got 2 of his top receivers back, and they like to just dump the ball off on all these little short, quick routes and so forth. So his passing percentage is extremely high.
Yeah, 70%, I believe.
Oh, gosh, yeah. So he's got the top quarterback rating of any quarterback by far. It's not even close right now. So we have our hands full there, and we're really trying to make sure of our pass fits, but also our run fits, and then more importantly, who's going to be spying that quarterback? You know, different calls, different people have to, because he's going to pull it down. He won't throw it if you take it away. He'll pull it down, and he's pretty shifty.
Yeah, he's definitely a dual threat quarterback.
Right.
So you guys will have your work cut out, but we wish you the best of luck trying to contain him and the rest of the Big Blue this weekend.
Thank you.
Keep it right here, because after the break, we'll sit down with two game-changing Cardinals that helped lead the team to victory. Don't go away.